Hello, ladies, gentlemen, non-binaries, and everybody else under the rainbow of our wonderful community. How are you doing tonight? It's Friday. I'm back. I don't want to admit that I have been dreaming about this day, this man, all week, but I have. Don't come at me. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because I've also been dreaming about this man over here, which I have again been playing for the upteenth time on my own. Chat, do you guys want me? I mean, I want to, but if you guys are tired of this game, I don't want to force you, but also, I really want to show you his romance. Is it too soon? It's too soon in the VOD, isn't it, to act this way? Johnny, I love your message. Suck it! I mean, they right though, YouTube. They right though. We're continuing on. We got, like, into Ray's route. Today's the 28th. This was the one last week. Look at that. Look at that. We played late, chat. Sounds like YouTube needs some remedial classes. I don't know. They might want that. That might be a prize to them. They have to do another semester. Oh no. Oh, I don't know if I want them here for another semester. How often do we need to channel Emperor Palpatine? Do it. Wait, does that mean do it as in like do the other romance route? Can I play? Ooh, can I? Will you guys let me romance Lawrence on stream? Will you let me? Yes, is that what the do it is for? I'm very confused. Is that what the do it's for? Because if it was, please. Can I? Please? I get giddy just thinking about him. Like, you won't get my first reaction, but I act the same every time. Are we letting you know? Will you do it anyway? Yes. Will you be here along for the ride? Also yes. On Twitch, chat can be a terrible enabler, and I am here for it. If it's any consolation, I enable myself half the time. Welcome. Oh, thank you. Clouded, thank you so much for stopping by. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh man, it's the first time we've had a comment on TikTok. Second route. Oh man, let's Google that. Okay, so I have a Nihongo Benkyo thing, redeem. So let's see what Google Translate gives me first. I enable myself. That's a quote half. Oh, okay, so maybe 2番目のルート。2番目のルート. That makes sense, because, well, I knew route would be route. So it's like seconds. No me is an apostrophe S and then route. Okay, that's not as off as I thought it was gonna be. Me. Okay. This is my point redeeming to say absolutely do Lawrence's route. You heard it here first, YouTube, and you heard it here first, TikTok. After I've got 2 games and we're coming back to Lawrence. Oh my god. People are gonna think I'm obsessed. I'm so glad I didn't take a sip of my drink because I saw Tom Beast's message. No, Johnny, no. Okay, so again, I played Lawrence's route by myself. Like, that is how how much I liked him. Like, I really liked, I don't know what it was about him, but I was like, this is, like, probably since Garrus that I was like, oh my god, this is my character, right? If you guys go into the info boxes below, I actually updated the husbando waifu partner list. That's how much I love him. And his root, it's so good. It's so good, but we're doing Ray's root right now, and I need to yes. Once again, the voices are going to be completely different from how they have been in the past 3 VODs, because I don't, but, continuity, we don't know her. We don't know them. We don't know him. Days have passed since I came back. I've resumed my classes, my body is fully healed, and my life is back to normal. So remember, we did the sports competition and we hurt our ankle, so we had to be off of work for about a week, I think. Oops. No more pain and no more worried friends. Now all I have left is the excitement to work. She's so bright-eyed. So bushy-tailed. No. Ray was right. 3 days is all I needed. It seems I'm not gonna kick his ankle. Remembering what Ray said that day, I head to the lounge with a large smile on my lips. Oh, Leonard, that's creepy. Leonard's voice cracking in fear is the first thing I hear when I step inside. Stopping in my tracks, I look into the room with wide eyes, seeing everyone sitting around the table. Literally everyone. The expressions on their faces don't match. Everyone seems to be thinking about different things. I have no idea what's going on, but that doesn't stop me from giggling. What's so creepy, Leonard? Oh, hi, Reaper. Hey, girl. Don't worry. Leo's just being a big baby. I'm serious. I think I just got here on a good time. Walking closer to them, I place my bag on the table and look for a seat in their circle to hear the story. What's going on? Leo was telling us about what you guys saw a few days ago. Huh? Ray working overtime again. Oh, that. Yeah, now guess what? Ray didn't come to work today. And? He never did that. Reaper, weren't you paying attention? Yes, but I don't understand why this is so surprising. Ray hasn't missed a single day of work since I started working here. Or since ever. Seriously? Mm-hmm. According to Lars, this is the 3rd time since his first day here. I'm losing Christy's. I think I've got the guys' voices down. I'm losing Christy's voice. Wait. No, I can do this. Mm-hmm. According to Lars, this is the 3rd time since his first day here. Still off. I'll get it. It's fine. I got this, chat. I'll get it. And how do you know that, Mr. Hansen? Because we started working here at the same time. Oh. One of the first ones Thomas locked here. True ancient beings. Mitchell. But that's not what's annoying me. Then? This is so hard! I'm going through 6 different characters! Go me. That's all I'm saying. I don't care if they're, like, on point or not. 6 voices. Let's fucking go. If he never skips work, then... do you think he heard us that night? The question haunting Leonard suddenly starts to bother me. We hadn't said anything bad that night, but it didn't stop me from feeling guilty. So what? He heard it and decided it was time to take a day off. That's good! We're helping him take it easy. I'm serious, Christy.
Wait, I don't get it. Why are you guys so worked up on it? He is the school doctor. He needs to be here every day, right?
Yeah, but the timing is strange.
I agree with Leo. There's definitely something wrong here.
Thank you.
So, what do you guys say about taking this chance to search his office?
What?
I knew Mitchell would say something stupid.
That's not stupid.
We're all suspicious of him.
Think about it.
What if we find something weird there? Like a mutant lizard or something. What? Now you're talking nonsense.
I'm serious. What if there's something wrong with him? Shouldn't we look for it and try to help?
Edgar jumps from one idea to another so fast that it's hard for us to keep it up. It's obvious that he wants to find proof to show he's right in his assumptions. But at the same time, when we think that Ray may be hiding something, his plan doesn't sound so absurd. Okay, enough. This is going too far. Let me send him a message. Eh? What? Do you have his number? Yeah, he gave it to me when I first met him. I thought he didn't like the teachers.
He doesn't like you, Edgar. And Lars.
But he seems to have nothing against Miss Babe. Everyone's looking at me, but only Christy is smiling. She knows. I know she knows. I didn't understand why having his number would be such a big deal until they all pointed it out. Perhaps since I have everyone's contact from the beginning, I didn't realize how strange it was for Ray to share it with me. I missed the fact he wasn't in the group chat, and the teachers never said anything about texting him. Now that I think about it, I'm starting to feel special. It's not something easy to hide from their eyes. I don't like this.
Oh, mind your business.
Let her text him so we can know what's happening. Yeah, right. Go on, Reaper. Okay. I don't even know if he's gonna answer me. Nothing against Miss Babe. Well, yet. Anyway, shut. I don't think you could time out a fellow mod, though. Take a cold shut up, Duffy. Shut up. No wasting time, I grabbed my phone, giving them no room for more questions. I took a deep breath and sent him a short message asking how he was doing. My fingers shake, holding my phone close to my face. I imagine it. If I had, like, here, I'll do my little thing. Like, this is probably me right now. Like, just don't look over my shoulder. Don't look over my shoulder. Please don't look over my shoulder. Seeing both perspectives is good to see. Let me know if there's something I need to do differently for TikTok. You're kind of controlling the chat over there, and I appreciate it. Although I'm at 18% on my phone, so you guys... This might be... I think this might be a time that I say goodbye to TikTok, actually. So, TikTok, thanks for hanging out with us. We're about to get into the nitty-gritty of this. You've heard all my voices. That's nice. You've been here for the voices. But now we're going to get into some of the romance. So if you want to come and hang out with us over here, we would love to have you. Twitch.tv/ReaperBabe7. It is also in my bio, my TikTok bio, so you can just come on over. And yeah, with that, we'll see you guys next time. How do we finish this? Oh, there we go. So yeah, come over to Twitch. Hopefully, so next time I'll see you just right over here. Over here. Hi Twitch, hi YouTube. Over here. Come on over. Bye, guys. Okay. That was something. I'll get better at that. 75? Maybe that was like what's it called? Like special, like not special, but like individual. Not I didn't have, yes, overall, thank you, yeah. Cumulative, that's the word. Okay. Twitch, YouTube, it's just us now. It's just us, buddies. Pals. Just us and the 5 teachers looking at me as I am very intently looking at my phone. The white screen is blinding me, but it's better than looking at the suspicious faces surrounding me. You know, he may have overslept. Is that your best theory? That's not a theory. It's an actual possibility. The notification pops up, making me blink a few times to focus. Everything around me turns quiet when I see his name on the top of the screen. Okay, so we started here. Hello, Mr. Fox. I just wanted to check on you. Are you feeling well? What a surprise to receive a message from you at this hour. I know. Sorry for bothering you. It's not a bother at all, my dear. I'm rather happy to hear from you.
I'm glad.
So then, why aren't you at school? How are you doing? Very good, thank you. What about you?
I'm good too. I'm not. I don't. Are we good? I'm at work and you're not.
But I guess we're gonna lie? That's great. How's your ankle? Does it still hurt? Nope, it's just as you said. I'm feeling fresh as new. I'm a doctor after all. But this isn't the only reason why you texted me, right? What are you talking about? How can you read me through a screen?
How the hell are you reading me? Reading me like a book when all you've seen are my texts.
I feel like I can never lie to you.
Good? I don't think we should want to lie to people. Me, Ray, same page. Also, I don't know if you guys, I don't know if you could tell. Christy's smiling. Edgar's surprised, because we know Edgar likes us. We can't see Leonard. This is... Oh my gosh, forgot his name. But this is his, like, neutral face. That is Lawrence's angry face. I do not like jealousy in my real life romances, but in my game romances, it is totally fine with me. Okay, thank you. Marcus. Toppy. Toppy. I'm gonna pull a you like Krabby Patties, don't you, Squidward? Toppy, are you playing teachers on the side? You're not telling me? No. I think you're playing. I think you got it on your phone. You're playing it too. That's what I think. Oh man. Your memory's way better than mine, to be fair. I think that's a good thing. But then I'll never be able to surprise you. I don't think that's gonna be a problem. I don't think that's gonna be a problem, Game Reaper.
That's not true. You just did it now. Is this your superpower? Not a superpower. I just pay a lot of attention to you. And I love that you don't hide from me, too.
Shut up, Toppy. God. Waited so long. I don't know what to do.
Don't blush too hard. Anyway, were you worried about why I didn't show up today? Can you at least pretend you didn't know it already? This is so embarrassing. Sorry. But honestly, you shouldn't be embarrassed for being so sweet. I'm actually glad you noticed my absence. So what happened? I think I've pitched him lower than usual. Nothing. I just had some matters to take care of that couldn't wait until the weekend. Nothing troublesome, I hope. Yes. Luckily, it's not a reason to be worried. Just personal stuff. Well, that's good to hear. And by the way, there's also a nurse working in my place today. She is Thomas's acquaintance and a wonderful professional. So make sure to go talk to her if you need anything. I see. Is it me or do you sound a bit disappointed now?
You can't sound anything. You can't. There's no sound. How can I sound if there's no sound? Maybe a little?
I mean, it is the first time you're not around. I guess I'm just feeling out of place. I'm doing it, chat. I'm doing it, chat. I'm doing the He already knows. I mean, he already knows, so why the fuck am I gonna lie? I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Andrea, you can have the female nurse, and I'll take Ray, okay? We'll be good.
Do it.
What? Nope, sorry. Totally lost it. What? I guess I was hoping you would say you would come later. But you won't, and now I'm feeling... I don't know. It's not the same without you. Sorry. I said something weird, right? No. You just caught me off guard. You are really no joke, Miss Babe. I promise I'll be back tomorrow. And I promise I'm going to tease the hell out of you to make up for today. Oh, I don't know if I like that. I mean, I do, but I don't... Oh. I guess that'll teach me not to talk too much.
It's just sweet. It's just sweet.
I can't wait to see you again. Well then, I better get back to my errands. Sorry for holding you back. Don't worry. It was nice talking to you. Have a good day, Miss Babe.
So, I'm just going to make an educated guess. We did this in front of all of the teachers. If I reacted in-game like I reacted IRL, we are in so much trouble. We are about to get teased out the fucking wazoo by everyone here. When did you change your name to Aerith? I didn't, but you know, now the thought is occurring to me that I should. Look at that! The gallery!
My heart is beating at a happy pace. I don't even know if that's possible, but that's what I'm feeling right now. I put my cell phone down, trying to push away the heretic? Maybe it's hectic. Hectic feelings, making me smile and cool down the blushing on my face.
They know. Maybe that's also why I like this game, is that I feel very in tune with the main character. Like, she gets really anxious. She really needs to try things. Like, she has to be hands-on before, like, she feels comfortable doing something. Like, Christy walking her to the school on the first day. Like, I wish I had those things, because that's, like, who I am. Also, me turning 30 next year, turning 29 this year, and her being 30, yeah, and like me figuring out how I want to be a teacher and stuff like that, like, I do. So it doesn't surprise me that we blush the same, okay? It does not surprise me in the slightest.
I turn my attention back up, and that's when I remember where I am. For a second, my whole body turns cold. I forgot everyone's still here. But most importantly, I forgot they were watching my reactions the whole time.
You can tell she's not a streamer though, because I do things that I'm like, yeah, people watch me from my reactions all the time, so it's nothing different.
What? I should be asking that. We've been calling you for minutes. Really? And what's up with that smile on your face? Yeah, looked like you were having fun too.
Are you guys jealous?
No.
Yes! Okay, we gotta give Edgar a little bit. We gotta give it, he's honest, I will give him that.
Hearing them point out my reactions just made it worse. I don't even know what to say anymore, and Christy's only laughing at it. I feel like a cartoon character melting away in the sun while all eyes stare down at me. Back to the topic. What did he say? Yes. He said he couldn't make it to work because he had some urgent matters to take care of today. But he's doing fine.
Did he say what it was?
No, and I didn't ask. He said it was personal.
I see.
And what did he say to make you smile like that?
Usually, I would tell Ed to shut up, but now I'm curious too.
That's personal.
She's like, you bitch, come on, tell me. And they're all shocked. Even Hanson. Yes. I don't really care about anybody else's reactions. I just want his. That's all I want. And you do. You guys do clip my reactions. You do. I mean, get all the clips in now because there's no stream tomorrow
And I think I'm starting the July clip comp because... What? July ends... Monday. And I'm not streaming on Monday, I don't think. So this is like our last chance to get some good clips in. I think it's gonna be a good one anyway, to be fair. I wanted to sound cool, but I don't think my blushing face matched it. Coughing and pretending none of this happened, I reach out for the conclusion. Anyway, I think this puts an end to this discussion. Right. This means I was right, and you were all wrong. He just took a day off, as anyone would do. Nothing suspicious about it. Marcus talks about it almost proudly, but only Hanson and Leonard seem to agree with him. I see Edgar and Christy exchanging looks. Oh, a bad sign indeed. Quickly, I think about something to say to stop them from making a stupid decision. I do it fast, but not fast enough. I vote to look at his office.
I'm with Ed.
What? So childish. Sorry to ruin it, Edgar, but I don't think that'll work. Why? Mr. Fox said there's a nurse in his office. I think Thomas brought her to replace him for the day. God, Thomas loves to drag people into this place. Indeed. Edgar wasn't too happy with this resolution. To be honest, it looked like Ray's response only made him more suspicious. However, he didn't fight it, and, like a kid bored with an old toy, he went around to bother someone else. While they keep arguing, I look back at my phone. The messages are still on my screen, bringing back that faint smile in my eyes. I'm glad this discussion has come to an end, but to be honest, I'm happier it has started. Thanks to them, I was able to talk to him today. Thanks to you guys, I was able to play this game and talk to him, so thank you. Now I feel like working harder and waiting for him to come back tomorrow. I feel like I kind of want to get that outfit. I could wear that right now. A bright red skirt and like just a nice white shirt, but I'd like a t-shirt style. Man. This is when things get dangerous as a gamer and a cosplayer. No one would know me. No one would know my character. But nothing is stopping me from cosplaying from otome games. Oh, I'm in so much trouble. Save. I am in so much trouble. Would you like to skip Eric's intro? So there's this character, Eric. Once you play through one round, I ran through Marcus's route, like I was telling you guys last time. Once you run through it, then you can always skip his intro. Because he shows up in every, like he's in the story, basically. But you guys don't know Eric, so we're gonna play the intro because you guys need to know Eric, because he's weird. I get the weirdest vibe from him. Kodaric, good evening! Reflecting on a game, are we? I'm reflecting on the fact that I can cosplay any character I want. Including indie games. Indie otome games. And that is dangerous. That is dangerous for everyone involved. You can always cosplay Reaper, also, you know. Honey, I do that on a daily basis. It's the only way I get through my life. But I am, okay, yo, jokes aside though, I am looking at maybe getting a wig commissioned in my Reaper persona, so it's a bit of money though, but I don't know. It would be nice to test myself, but I don't know how to even go about it at first, so, but that is something. Would you like to skip? No. Okay. Oh shit, what voice am I gonna give him? Another day, another sleepless night working on students' papers. I'm yawning in the lounge, watching the other teachers getting ready for their classes. In their faces, I see the same soulless stare I saw in the mirror when I got up this morning. The good thing about being a teacher is no matter how hard the week has been, we all feel the same. Every morning feels like a meeting at rehab before going into classes. Suddenly we hear a few light knocks on the door, calling our souls back to our bodies to greet whoever's here to see us. Good morning, my dear teachers. Isn't it such a beautiful day?
Look, even we're like, Thomas, no, stop.
None of us are having it. Good. Eh? Maybe it's still too early for that. Unlike all of us, Thomas doesn't understand the signs on our faces.
It's exam week, Thomas. Of course it's too early.
Oh. Right. This reminds me that I wanted to thank you all for doing such a great job every day. And for working so hard for the school and our students.
That was low. I can't even come up with a joke about it.
Yeah, I bet even Hanson's trying hard not to smile at Thomas's kindness now. I am not.
Thank you, Thomas.
They won't admit it, but we all needed to hear it. I mean it. Now I also have something important to tell you. Here we go. Today, St. Lucia? I can't remember how I pronounced it the first time. Santa Lucia? Is welcoming a new member to our crew. Huh? Everyone, please meet Eric Quinn. After a dramatic introduction, Thomas takes a step to the side, revealing a face we have never seen before. A boy young enough to be mistaken by a student stands with a juvenile smile, waving excitedly at us. We look at him speechless, still shocked by the unexpected announcement. Good morning. It's a pleasure to meet you all. Maybe? Because I don't want to give, he's not, again, he looks like fresh like a student, so he's young. I think if I give him that airy tone. Lucia. Okay, Lucia. What's up, Christopher? Good evening. The most left one looks dead inside. Yeah, that's Marcus. He's the PE teacher. he's, yeah. Like an angel that's never experienced pain, he sounds sweet and pure. For a moment, I feel bad to see such a young soul crossing the doors of traumas and low salaries. Oh. Was that how everyone felt on my first day? I'm turning into a veteran already. Oh wait, it means... It's my time to tease someone! My turn! Yes! Eric is my new assistant. Huh? Yes. After all the trouble I've caused everyone, I decided to hire someone to assist me. Finally! Thomas's words took longer to reach our ears and make sense of something we did not expect to hear. Everything I was thinking 1 second ago vanishes from my mind, taking away the veteran burden from my shoulders. Slowly, a smile grows on my lips. I'm glad Thomas will finally work less than he usually does. However, it also means that this boy has no idea what he's stepping into. Be careful not to let Thomas overwork you, Eric. This again. You always talk about me like I'm a monster.
That's not it. But you always get yourself in trouble and force us to save you.
Well, I'm human. I make mistakes. Oh, the grumpy 60-year-old teachers, there are none, but there's a grumpy older 40s teacher that I want. Next round. Next round. Next round. Next round. Again, be careful around his office, Eric.
I'm not worried about that. I'm here to help, so I'll do whatever I can to be the best at it.
You sound like someone we know. Wait a minute! Talking about it. Eric, you may want to meet Miss Babe. She is the youngest in our crew and the newest teacher in this school. I'm sure you two are going to work along. Maybe get along? Going to get along. I'm looking forward to it.
Ah, Miss Babe. It's a pleasure to finally meet you.
Huh? What do you mean? Don't tell me they're talking behind my back again.
Oh, no. I heard about you from college.
Wait, what? Were we in the same course?
Unfortunately not. But I remember seeing you a few times around the campus. And I think I've asked your help a few times for my extra courses back then.
It's okay, this feels a bit embarrassing. I'm sorry for not remembering you.
I would be surprised if you did. Don't worry, I look a little different now.
I see.
But now, I think we'll have enough time to get to know each other better.
Right. Count on me for whatever you need.
Thank you. I'll be in your care, Miss Babe.
Does he not give anybody else the creeps? Does like... I don't learn anything about him in Marcus's route. I learned nothing, basically. Nothing. But does he give anyone else the creeps? Wait. Oh shit! I remembered so much. I have to play Lawrence's route for you. I have to play Lawrence's route. Yep, never mind. I remembered everything. We have to play Lawrence's route. This bro, this dude, creepy motherfucker. Creepy. Like this game is 17 plus. Because of this mofo. I've remembered all. I've remembered everything.
Chimera, good evening! Welcome, welcome! How are you, sweetie? Sushi Betty! How's life?
I like the voice I gave him though. We introduce ourselves and talk a bit before the bell goes off again. Meeting Eric helped us to stay awake and gave us a new topic to chat about on our break. I'm sure the boy's a little troubled on his first day, but I can feel that he's going to be a good addition to our team. I'm just gonna ruin this for you guys now. No, not a chance in fucking hell. I was doing great, and then I remembered Eric, and And now I'm really hoping the really hot nurse comes back to work because I want to forget Eric and focus back on the hot nurse. What is Eric gonna do? There's a very big part. He is a very big part in Hansen's route. I was so focused on the hotness of Lawrence that I completely forgot Eric. Absolutely 100%. He's not in Marcus's route though, really at all. I think he does one thing that's kind of sketchy, but that was the thing. Hansen, he's in it a lot, so I wonder how much he's gonna be in Ray's. I will not allow the word, but fucking Eric indeed, honestly.
My life as a teacher is getting more exciting. It's almost break time, and I just finished another interesting class. Today I talked about insects and how similar those creatures are to humans. It was the perfect opportunity to teach my students about how small lives are so important to our ecosystem, just as much as our own small actions are to others' lives. It was also fun to see the kids' priceless grimaces whenever I showed them a gross close-up picture. I love my job. I love my job. I get to freak out kids. Like, that's what you just said.
Edgar, help me stretch.
Now I'm resting in the lounge with my two favorite dorks.
Damn, Marcus, how tall are you? Your arms are longer than my upper body. Shut up. I think I'll need a stool to reach your hands. Are you gonna help me or not?
I'm trying.
Why are you stretching all of a sudden? Because I just noticed I've been sitting here all day. I don't like how stiff my body is right now.
Oh.
That's strange. I've been sitting here all day too. I don't feel like that at all.
I was in my classroom most of the morning and I also don't feel like that.
That's because you two never stretch. So you can't notice the difference.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Of course it does. I'm a PE teacher. I know what I'm talking about. Nah, I don't think that's it at all. What? I think you're just getting old.
Oh, Edgar has a good point.
Thank you, Miss Babe. You think he has a good point, huh? Then let me show you my point. What? No! Before Edgar and I could understand what Marcus meant, he turned around, grabbing Ed's arms and pulling them open wide. Edgar yelled as the taller man stood behind him, forcing him to remain in a cross position. This Reaper is the perfect example of a stiff body. Ah! Marcus explained, looking into my eyes from above as Edgar's screams echoed in the room. When you don't stretch enough, it may cause postural problems. Marcus, please, ah! It may be hard for you to do small daily tasks, which implies a greater risk of muscle and joint injuries in the future. Saying that, he pulled both his arms up, almost lifting Edgar out of the floor. Off the floor. I could feel the pain reaching my own body as I watched my friend being tortured in front of me. I get it, Marcus, I get it! Oh no, I'm not done yet. You're not? Right now, I'm showing the damage done to his back, but I still need to show how much it's already affected his whole body. I'm only getting started.
Marcus, please, have mercy on this man.
You should be worried about yourself. Miss Babe. But it's a PE teacher thing. They don't put Mr. or Miss in front of it, so. But you guys don't get to call me Babe. Don't do it, don't do it. Reaper, Babe. Okay, don't call me Babe.
Huh?
Because you're up next. With no further warning, Marcus pushes Edgar's back forward while still pulling his arms. After it, I heard a loud crack cutting through the room. My hands cover my mouth as I watch my friend's eyes roll back in his head. Showing no empathy, Marcus snorted wickedly, letting go of Edgar's hands.
That animation is great! Oh, that was so good! Hydrate! Oh, man. Tompi on his mod duties. We love it. I know. I was like, man, actually, Marcus, you want to come over here and help me stretch? I think I might need it. Damn. Oh, you know what, chat? I know it's gonna break the immersion, but let's do a little stretchy stretch. A little stretchy stretch. Oh, I actually popped my back. Thanks, Marcus. Ooh. Flex. And definitely a posture check. I agree. I'm with you guys.
Oh, that actually felt really good. Oops. Apologies. Excuse me. Unable to endure any more torture, the man's lifeless body falls to the table right in front of me. Edgar? Are you still here? Ed? The cracking sound of fingers above us both sends shivers down my spine. This horror scene is not over yet. Go. What? Go, Miss Babe. Run for your life. I'll keep him busy. Marcus grabs him again before he finishes his hero's line, stretching his back in a straight line I've never seen before. Stop being so dramatic. If you stretched every day, this wouldn't happen. Ah! Run! I know it must hurt like hell. Watching Edgar make a scene is just funny. Even Marcus can't deny he's having fun doing it. Live your life to the fullest, my dear Reaper! Following Edgar's scream, the door opened behind us, calling our attention to the entrance. The man standing there stares at all of us as question marks draw on his face. Husbando number 2! Husbando number 2!
Run!
Chimera, I did have a really nice week. I've been looking forward to this game, so I'm just happy. I'm happy it's Friday. Let's be honest, I'm happy it's Friday. So this school also have a graveyard conveniently located right next door. You would think, Ceres. Welcome back, by the way. How are the groceries? Did you get the bad snacks? Tell me you got the bad snacks. Happy to see you as always. It's nice when I could stop in. I love having you in the chat. And you know, you're totally free. I know you're a busy person as well. To relax, lurk away, all that jazz. But I love seeing your name. You're also like the only person who has their name as turquoise. So I'm like, it's Chimera. Dawn, good evening! I bet the emos hang out at the graveyards on break. Konarik's got it. Yeah, probably. Konarik's right. My husbando. What the? You know what? Forget it. I'm not interested. Marcus opens his mouth in an attempt to explain why he's holding Edgar from behind and bending him over the table.
Where's the balls now, Marcus? So Ray, what you see here is a 3D model of, I'm not going to lie, what I would like you to do to me with, I'm gonna be honest, far less clothing. We can spin this to our advantage, chat. I know we can. It is Frisky Flirty Friday. What do you mean one of those nights? It's Frisky Flirty Friday. It's always one of those nights. Oh, man. Oh, I love, again, there might be some grammar issues, but I love the things they go for. Let me start this again. Marcus opens his mouth in an attempt to explain why he's holding Edgar from behind and bending him over the table. But he stops right after Ray raises his hand. Oh, my cursor wasn't on here. The doctor closes his eyes, taking a long breath to recompose his thoughts after such an unexpected scene. Miss Babe, would you mind coming with me for a moment? Oh, not at all. It would be a pleasure, actually. All right, follow me. Okay. Bye, boys. Have fun. Babe. Yes? Don't forget that you'll have to come back here later. And I'll be here, waiting for you to prove my point. Run, Reaper, now! Giving no chance for Marcus to hold me back, I run after Ray, leaving the screams and the laughter behind. Yeah, I feel this game has really turned your crank to 11. Look. Have you seen the people I'm dealing with in this game? How does it not get cranked up to like an infinity number? Like, I got some wait. I need to out myself immediately. I said this at the beginning of the stream. If you follow me on Twitter, you'll know that I've gotten an art piece commissioned. I may or may not have gotten a commissioned piece of the two characters I really like in this game and my Reaper persona. I'm just saying I might have. Potentially. Possibly. Maybe. And it's spicy. Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. I have half a mind to just commission another one. Because the one I got was safe for work. And I'm like, low-key, But anyway, but that's happening. Hydrate. I love this. Oh no. Oh my. Definitely. It's so good. It's so good. And the best part, it's the same artist as the teacher's artist. So you know they're going to be correct. Bless the artist. Bless them all. You want a different version of the pic that you'd have to hide away? Look, I just wouldn't bring it to work. Not safe for work. At home, though, I would blow it up and just put it right smack there on the wall. Nothing is stopping me there. That's not work. This is home. Not safe for Reaper, not safe. I didn't say this wall. Look, the nerd shelf is safe, okay? Like, we have the husbandos, and I geek out about all the husbandos and waifus, but it's safe. There's a wall there that only I can see, which is looking better and better for this idea the more I stare. It's just gonna... Moving on. Moving on. Give me 2 seconds. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. I can't wait. I got a sketch. So I just look at the sketch and I get happy. Twitch doesn't like saucy stuff, so it should be not safe for Twitch. Fair. Not safe for stream, not safe for Twitch. The issue with that is you'd stare at the wall rather than stream. I will have you know, Twitch, chat, YouTube, I am a professional streamer. I would never allow my fictional romances to invade that professionalism. And I am hurt, no, offended that you would even think to suggest that, Tompi, of the Aussies. How dare you, as my mod, believe that I would be unprofessional in such a manner? You would, though. You would need alerts. You would need alert. I like the Tommy's like, you know what, as a mod, I'm gonna use this bullshit. I call hacks. Anyway, we've been walking down this hall behind Ray for like a good 10 minutes as I laugh my ass off, so. I love this game.
I didn't even ask where Ray was taking me, and I couldn't care less about it.
Bad OBS. Don't you dare.
All I could think about was how am I going to avoid Marcus all day while still working in the same place? I don't want him to grab my arms and play with me like a rag doll. Just thinking about it is enough to make me shiver. Shaking my head, I take a look to my left, finding Ray's eyes watching me with a smile hanging on his lips. What? I'm trying to guess what you're thinking so deeply about. I think it has something to do with that awkward scene from earlier.
Yeah. And honestly, if it was me, again, it would be, how do I get us in that position? But no, Game Reaper has to be, you know, a goody little two shoes and be like, how am I gonna stay away from Marcus so that, you know, he doesn't, like, hurt me in a stretch kind of thing, even though I probably really need it. Like, come on, girl, get your head in the game. We got a Troy Bolton this. Get your head in the game. We gotta get your head in the game. Let's go. Come on.
What did that old fella's do to you, Miss Babe? Nothing. For now. Echoes of Edgar's painful screams complete my hesitating sentence. As I suffer compressing these terrifying fears, Ray laughs beside me, enjoying my silly situation. Well, if you need a place to hide, you know my office is always open for you. His last words come out with a sheepish smile. I had to force myself to keep moving and not let the shock of hearing it stop me in my tracks. Ray doesn't know what happened in the lounge, and yet he's open and ready to give me aid for any reason. This alone is enough reason to warm me up from the inside out. Thank you. I will keep that in mind. Good. I honestly have no idea how you can keep up with them. It's not enough to deal with students. You still have to deal with the old man shenanigans. It's not that bad. Really? Or are you already used to it? Maybe I'm used to it too. I knew it. But they're also fun. I think this is our way to help each other relieve stress. I see. I'm glad you're enjoying your time with them. As we talk, we turn the second corner, heading to another long hall. I know these hallways well enough to know where we are, but I still don't understand why Ray's leading me through it. Where are you taking me? Administration's office. Why? Do you remember when we first met? Yes. It was on my second day when I found a kid feeling sick in the hall. Right. After that day, that kid showed up in my office a few more times. What? Yes, every time with the same symptoms. I thought it wasn't anything to be worried about, but I was wrong. Last week he came back again feeling far worse. Oh no. I didn't know what I expected Ray to tell me, but it sure wasn't this. Torn between worries and surprise, I follow him quietly, wanting to hear more and hoping for better news at the end of our walk. I reported it to his father, and I think we found the problem. Stopping on his feet, Ray reaches his hand out. Only then I notice the man standing behind the administration's counter. Miss Babe, this is Josh's father, Mr. Peter Stone. I've completely lost his voice now. Fuck! Oh, hi. Good morning. Hi. He came here to talk about the situation and to thank you for your help. I guess that's where I'm going to put his voice now. Huh? But I haven't done anything. Actually, you did a lot. The tall man quickly steps forward, awkwardly and eager to explain the situation. Ray takes it as a cue to stand quietly by my side and watch the story unfold with me. When my son fell sick for the first time, it was you who took him to the nurse's room, right? Yes. When Josh came home that day, he told me that he had been feeling sick for some time, but never dared to go to the nurse by himself. 'Cause you're a little scary, sweetie. Come on. I know you can do better than this. I think he was afraid to ask for help. But when he saw you going out of your way to help him, he felt safe to talk about it. You may think you haven't done much, but for him, you did a lot more than you could imagine. That's what we want as teachers. Aww. They're all models, Christopher. All of them. His words take me back for a moment. It's just like I told my students today. Small acts matter. Since my first day, I've only been thinking about getting better, and I've never stopped to look back and see how much I've already improved. I think this is the first time I'm doing this. The first time I'm able to see the results of my efforts and be proud of it. Joyful tears are forming in the corners of my eyes. I know now I'm doing just fine. I'm very thankful for you. His smile is simple but full of affection. Exactly what I needed. Nodding, I dispelled the tears in my eyes, motioning for him to continue. My son wasn't showing any strange signs, but then Mr. Fox called me last week and I got worried about it. I took my son to the hospital and we found out he has an issue with his stomach. What? Is he okay? Yes, it isn't serious, but we need to treat it as soon as possible to avoid it developing into a worse stage. Ray and I hold our breaths as soon as we hear the news. I didn't know what to expect from the moment I walked out of the lounge, but it surprises me to see that Ray had no idea of it either. For a moment, we only stare at Mr. Stone's face, unable to find the right words to say. Are we supposed to comfort him? Should we ask more questions about it? Noticing that I'm at a loss for words, Ray quickly takes the lead. I believe he is not in a position to overwork his body right now, right? Yes, that too. So I was wondering if it would be good to take him out of school and start homeschooling him. What? You think it's a bad idea? Hearing his voice cracking and his eyes widen in fright made... Excuse me. I can read and, like, make... Take breaks, Reaper! Hearing his voice cracking and his eyes widen in fright made me feel a little embarrassed for yelling. I know I should control my thoughts better, but I couldn't help it this time. To consent to his plan would be the same as denying my own profession. Peter takes a long breath. Guilty and confusion weighed on his shoulders. To be honest, I wasn't sure it would be the best choice. But I don't know what to do. Putting his worries above his pride, Peter starts to talk his mind off. His sad countenance tells us more than his words can express. Josh is my only son, and I panic just thinking about failing him. As he rubs his eyes, Ray and I exchange looks for a moment. The man is going through a lot, and he probably doesn't have anyone to give him advice now. I feel terrible to only watch it and not do anything. Looking for help, I turn to the man beside me. There's a smile on his face, a smile that says he knows exactly what I want to do, and he's not stopping me. Usually holding someone's hand is what you need to feel confident, but in this case, a smile was enough. You are not alone, Mr. Stone. Josh is a part of this school, and we want to help him in whatever way we can. Then, what do you think would be best? First, taking him out of the social environment will only make this problem worse. You'll give him reasons to be worried and believe his condition is worse than he knows. I see. You still need to follow the doctor's instructions, be it inside your house or not. Okay. So, what should I do? The same thing you've been doing so far. Being a loving father who cares and supports your son. But this time, you need to pay attention to a few things. But be mindful he is still a kid, so it may be difficult. Of course. And about overworking his body, you can leave it to me. I'll talk to his PE teacher and ask him to adapt his classes for Josh to play safely. Thank you. That would be great. Peter clasps his hands together against his chest, showing me a huge smile on his lips. I think this is the first time since we started talking that I'm seeing his eyes shining. He may be sick, but he also deserves to live his school life like any other kid. Thank you so much. Both of you. I feel a lot better to know he'll be in good hands. Of course. We will keep an eye on him. I'm sure he will recover sooner than we know. I'm counting on that. Having managed to calm the father's heart, Ray takes on his role as the doctor to proceed the conversation. He talks to Peter about how to deal with the boy's diet and takes his time to share a few pieces of advice on how to relieve Josh's pain. Doing Peter's voice actually kind of bothered me. Oof. This was a sudden encounter, and still, I think we did a good job giving him support. Mr. Stone appeared happier by the end of our conversation, as if a weight had been lifted off from his shoulders. Before leaving, he thanked us a few more times to make sure to express his gratitude. Looking at him go now, I wonder if I could have handled the situation the same way if Ray wasn't with me. Think about it, my eyes instinctively search for him still by my side. Ray has the same steady smile on his lips. However, in his eyes, I see a melancholic, distant feeling clouding his vision. What are you thinking about? Ray turns to me, astonished to hear my question. It takes him a moment to notice his own expression and realize what he was thinking. Surprised to be caught off guard, he shakes his head lightly, sighing tiredly. I was just surprised to hear what he said. I mean, the boy was seriously sick all this time, and no one knew it. Doesn't it make you anxious? Now that you mention it, it is kind of scary. Perhaps if he hadn't crossed your way, we wouldn't have learned until it was too late. Yeah. How many times do we come across the chance to change someone's life? How many chances to change ourselves do we take every day? How many times do we turn our back on it? How weird. It feels like we just moved the wheel of fate in a different direction. It feels good, but it's also scary to think we've done something so powerful. Yeah. Oh, there we go. I don't know if it was my posture or what, but something has sparked. Also, dang. I just hope we moved it in the right direction. Come on. I'll take you back to the lounge. Ah, right. Let's go.
Yeah, you want to go back to where Marcus is? That was the thing we were trying not to do.
Maybe it was just me, but something about his voice had me intrigued. I could hear a hint of sadness, but at the same time, it sounded guilty and tired. However, on his face, there was nothing different, just the same carefree expression. Sometimes it's hard to decipher what goes on in his mind, but it doesn't concern me. I think that's what makes him so interesting. Not mentioning any of it, I follow him back to the lounge.
The lounge where the probing takes place. Oh no. Chat. No.
When we get back to the room, the place is quiet like it hasn't been in a while.
Oh, that's where you're gonna leave Tompy on that comment?
Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out for so long, Tompy. I appreciate it.
I can't stay out of the gutter. I live there. We live
Tompy, we live there. You're my neighbor.
Go to bed. You're forgetting where you are.
Have a good one, sweetie. Thank you.
Gutter life forever. Hashtag gutter life. That's this one. This video is hashtag gutter life.
Oh man.
Yes, good, excellent chat. No, Tompy. What have you got there? A knife. No. Hashtag balls, also good backup. I know, he's got the cardboard box. He's like, look at me, I got like a little house. Rude. Go to sleep, Tompy.
When we get back to the room, the place is quiet like it hasn't been in a while. Marcus and Edgar are nowhere to be seen, and only my bag is waiting for me on the table. No one's here. Thank God. But I still need to talk to Marcus later. If you don't mind, I'd like to talk to Kent about Josh's condition.
Huh? Are you sure?
Yes, I need to check the supplies in the gym right now, so I can do it for you. I think that'll give you some time to hide from him, too. Then I will gladly accept your help. Of course. I'm starting to think Ray heard our discussion from before, and he somehow is also hearing my thoughts now. Nevertheless, as embarrassing as it sounds, I'm really happy he's trying to protect me from Marcus's stretching lesson.
Again, I'm kind of with chat, Game Reaper. Maybe he wants to do the stretching lesson with you. Just saying.
When I turned my gaze to the side, I noticed Ray's watching me with caring eyes and a soft smile. What?
I was thinking this is the second time you've made me walk into this room since I met you.
Oh. That's right. He said he doesn't like to come here. Why do I feel so happy about it?
Why are you smiling?
I've lost, like, for some reason I cannot stick on Ray's voice right now. I don't know. It's just that day. It's just that kind of day. He asked me that, but I feel he already knows the answer. Feeling something tickling my heart, I roll my eyes to look away from him. Ray giggles on my side, looking around the room.
Oh, I forgot to mention. I also met the new boy.
Eric, is it? Yes, Thomas's new assistant. He's a sweetheart.
He sounded a bit moody to me.
Really?
Yeah, not that I care about it since we won't be seeing each other much.
Right.
Thomas also told me it's not a permanent job, but you know him. He told me the same, and I've been here for 10 years now.
No way.
I bet you just saw a movie passing through your eyes. This is your life now, Miss Babe.
I'm having conflicted feelings. Ray laughs as I hold my head dizzy at that thought. I can't deny that imagining myself working in the same place for the next 10 years isn't making me anxious now. It's truly scary to think I might be stuck in an endless loop. However, when I look around me, I see the bags and the messy books on the table. I realize that I'm not alone here. This isn't a maze where a minotaur is hunting me. This is our personal garden where we're growing together. But honestly, I don't feel so bad about it.
Huh?
I don't think it would be that bad to spend 10 more years with people I love.
She's such a cinnamon roll. Couldn't be me. I am now no longer connected to the main character because that couldn't be me. She's a cinnamon roll. She's a sweetheart. I am none of those things, chat. Does Ray's shirt have buttons on it? When is he gonna rip the shirt off and send the buttons flying? When is he gonna give me that chance to do it, okay? Is the real question, Ceres.
Does it include me?
Well, after what I just said, it should, actually.
Of course,
He almost made us say it. Nah, I don't think Ray's becoming a pick-me. No. I don't think he's a pick-me. I think he's trying to get us to say all the things that he wants to say first. I know pick-me's, and I don't think that's a pick-me. Ceres, you're right. Fair enough, you're right. No, wait, that's not... I
was trying to explain myself, but instead of making sense, I was making a mess. However, my embarrassment was not the reason why I stopped talking. It was Ray. When I started stuttering and panicking, he busted out laughing. It was the first time I heard him sounding so honest and young. I am blushing again, but that's because my heart is flustered. Shaking his head, he turned back to me with a smile still hanging on his lips.
Well, if you stay around for longer, then I don't mind staying here too.
Excuse me? Cutting our conversation and sending my soul out of my body, a deep, annoyed voice calls us from behind.
Is this my husband number one?
Quickly, we turn our heads at the same time, but when we see the face, only I show a worried expression.
Both of them. On screen. You're welcome. Game, thank you. Chat, you're welcome. Chef's kiss. So good. I ship them? Yo! Me too! I am such a very monogamous person. I really am. But I'm like, one. No, that's how I'm gonna say it. I'm a very monogamous person, but for some reason with these two, I'm just like, I have two hands. Like, we were given two hands. Let me use them. And I'm back in the gutter chat. No one tell Tompi I went back to the gutter. No one tell Tompi I went to the gutter, okay? No one. No one tell Tompi. Swear to God, if Tompi finds out, I'm gonna Dawn, I'm looking at you. Christopher, Sarah, don't. Andrea, you're somewhere back there in the ether. If you and Tompi are making some little mod guild, you better not fucking tell him. These men might have beef, but they totally dig each other. They really compliment each other. I am so glad we're kind of on the same boat, that we're like, we ship. Christopher, respect. Anybody else that ships these two, honestly, respect. 'Cause same. Delete the VOD, leave no evidence. Tompi finds shit though, unfortunately. He has a power that I haven't figured out yet. It's kind of scary. Ooh. Ooh. The battle of the husbandos. We're ready for this chat.
Standing there with an impatient look in his eyes, Mr. Hansen looks down on us. Oh, sorry, Mr. Hansen. Why are you standing at the door? There are seats in the room. Yeah, I know. I just forgot about it. And what are you doing here? Talking to Miss Babe. I had some business with her. But I think we're done now, right? Yes, of course. Then I'll take my leave before someone shoots me out of here. See you later, Reaper. See ya. He rushes his way out of the room, but not without giving me a wink and a quick wave. Watching him go, I hold a silly smile on my lips and one hand suspended in the air. I don't know how he does it, but Ray always finds a way to make me want to see him again at every departure. Shaking my head, I turn around only to find Mr. Hansen standing a few steps behind, watching me with disapproving eyes. At first, I try to pretend I don't see him, but as his stare becomes more persistent, I realize it won't work. What? See you later, huh? How often are you two meeting? It's not like that. Really? Mr. Hansen, this is not what you're thinking. Yet.
I would just like to add a little parentheses, yet, to the end of that.
I really hope oh, excuse me. I really hope so. Huh? He snorts, turns his back on me, and heads to the center. I've been here for long enough to be used to his cold attitude and bad temper, but this time it doesn't look like just that. This time I can't just pretend it wasn't personal. Wait, what's so wrong about meeting sometimes? The feeling behind it. Placing his bag on the table, he answers me as coldly as ever. It can hurt you. and I don't want that. I hear an angry growl in his voice and a red glow in his indifferent eyes. I'm surprised to hear he's worried about me, but that doesn't answer my question. Turning my gaze away from his, I try not to waver from the conversation. You talk as if Mr. Fox was a bad person. Would you believe me if I said he was? Or is? Would you stop meeting him then? No, I won't do that. That's what I want to say, but I can't bring my lips to move. So, you already have feelings for him. What are you... Is there anything I can do to stop it? This is starting to get on my nerves. Mr. Hansen doesn't care about my answer. He only wants to make demands and make sure I will obey him. It's not. It's really not. But you don't know that, sweet, sweet Game Reaper. It's fine. You don't know that right now. First, he tried to cause a scene with Thomas, and now he's telling me to stay away from Ray. I let it slip once, but I won't do it again. Mr. Hansen, what is your problem? First, you don't want me to be close to you, and now you don't want me to be close to him. Aye. And you're also saying he'll hurt me, but all he has been doing is taking care of me. Look, just because you don't want friends doesn't mean I can't have it too. And at this point in time, chat, I would like to point out the blush. Thank you, have a great day. Remember, English isn't the native language, so there's a couple of mistakes, but let's be nice, okay? I'm not asking it because I don't want you to have friends. Then why? Unintentionally, I end up letting a frustrated shout follow my words. Mr. Hansen looks at me. His lips open and close a few times, but no sound comes out. He wants to answer me, but he's too proud to do that. After a few tries battling himself, he finally gives up. I think I'm just choosing the easy way instead of trusting him to change. A long, exhausted sigh comes out of his curved lips. I can't understand how hard it was for him to say it, but I can see how relieved he looks now. It feels like he's finally letting go of something he's been holding for years. I want to go to him and hold his hand, but I stop myself. I still have something to say. Why do you hate each other so much? I never said that. That was not his voice at all. Crap. Ooh, I might have to end soon. My voice. Le throat. I never said that. But that's what it looks like. If you don't hate him, then what is it? I hate the man he became because it reminds me of who I was. A heavy silence follows his words. It's a silence of regret, a silence of distress. He looks at me before casting his eyes down. In this glimpse, I see sorrow and disbelief. Taking a deep breath, I decide to speak up and end this discussion for once. I don't know what's going on between you two, but I'm not part of it. So please stop trying to push us away. What? You really are something. But I have known him for ages, so at least hear my advice. Okay? If you go deep into the lion's den, you're not only going to find the lion, but also the bones of its victims. He said what he wanted to say and left it open for my own interpretation. How is that advice? Ending our conversation, he heads to his locker, not giving a care about my puzzled face. I should ask more, but now I'm not in the mood to do it. I think we both had enough of yelling and confessing for the day. Yeah, actually. Shaking my head to wave the thoughts away, I sit across him at the table, quietly waiting for my shift to start.
Oh, that is the beginning of the day.
He used to be a hot nurse.
I mean... Chat, do we want to do one more bit, or should I call it and end it here? When you see lions, you pet them! That's my immediate thought, honestly. Caffeinate! I have to go to the restroom. That's what I should do. Let's do this instead. Instead of stopping, let's take a break. I really need to get some more water. My voices are off more than usual, and it's really upsetting me. Let me run to the restroom. Let me grab some water. Maybe grab a snack, something. I don't know. Let's take a short break. We'll come back and we'll do one more bit, and then we'll call it a night. How about that? I think that's a great plan. So, I'm going to run some ads, but you're not going to be here. I'm not going to be here, so you don't be here. So we don't see the ads, but the ads run and I get the ad revenue, you know? Good stuff. But stand up, stretch, grab some water, grab some snacks, stretch. If you don't stretch, just remember, if you don't stretch, Marcus is going to come after you. Marcus will come after you and bend you over the table like he was doing for Edgar. So, I mean, unless it's something you want, which I'm not going to judge you, but stand up and stretch. We need it. Let's go. Hey, Doris! Doris, we're just gonna take a short break so I can run to the restroom and grab some water, okay? But then we'll be right back. I promise, we'll be right back. I'm so sorry. I really need to go to the restroom though. Right back, guys. And we're back. Welcome back, everyone. Whew. I didn't get a snack because I realized I don't have any snacks. This is a problem. But I did get some more water. The voices still might be messed up. It's just what happens, you know. Some days it's great, some days not so great. Let's do one more little bit of this game, and then we'll call it a night, okay? I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you stood up and stretched. Did Marcus get any of you guys? I stretched. I was like, yo, not today, Marcus. Today is not your route, buddy. Any shop still open over there to the snack store? The Combini is still open, although they start running out of stuff, like, at this late. They restock in the middle of the night. But I could stay. I could go when they No, Reaper, you need to sleep. You haven't taken any naps. You need to sleep. But yeah, the closest store to me, yeah, would be the Combini right now that's open. Not a bad idea, though. Okay, last bit, best bit. I haven't seen Ray all day after what happened in the administration office. In the afternoon, I went back to my class, did my job, and talked to everyone like I always do. However, my mind was far away. Should I take seriously the words of a man who doesn't get along with Ray? Pondering a little more, I looked to my left as I walked down the hallway. A lonely room fills with lights. A lonely room filled with... I'm just gonna read what's on the screen because my brain is not Englishing right now. A lonely room fills with light, a small darkened corner. Fills with light. Okay, no, that can work. That's okay. As usual, he's working at late hours. But this time, I'm not worried about it. I just want to see him. I've seen him today already. We talked and we spent time together. It should be enough.
and yet my heart hammers against my chest every time I think about his distant gaze. For some reason, Mr. Hansen's words made me want to be around him even more than before. Now, doubting my own reasons, I stand in front of his room. My mind is blank. My body's cold. The only thing keeping me here is the hypnotic, unconscious sound from my heart echoing in my body. Holding my bag, I wait, listening carefully to the sounds inside, gathering the courage to make a move. The sound is loud in the empty hallways. The seconds take too long to pass.
It's a vest? It's a sleeveless shirt. Did anyone see that coming? I'm not mad. I'm not mad because it's kind of slutty, and I think more men need to be slutty. I didn't see it coming, but I'm not mad. Not mad, actually. I'm okay with this. I just didn't see it coming. I didn't, right, Ceres?
Ray appears before me with a confused expression and a face swollen enough to tell me that he's been sleeping over his desk. Slowly, tiredness melts away from his face when he finds my small body under him.
Under, you say? Again, we can take it two ways. I'm gonna take it the way that I want to take it.
He's not wearing a suit, and his hair is a bit messed in the corners. Such an unexpected sight stirs my feelings again. It's obvious that I'm disturbing his private time, and yet he doesn't say anything. I cast my eyes down, deciding it's better to only solve my business and leave him alone. Thinking about it, I feel my body turning cold and my cheeks burning hot. What business do I have with him? I don't really have a reason to be here, do I? My stomach turns upside down. My head spins around, the many questions popping behind my eyes. Why am I here? Was I worried about him? No, that would be a lame excuse. I only came here because I wanted to see him again. Just a little bit more before going home, because... Before I can finish my thought, I hear him taking a step to the side. His gentle smile is welcoming me as if he knows the cure for the illness growing in my heart. Come in. He whispers under his breath, trying not to disturb the warm silence making room between us. Holding my bag, I walk into the light and solitude, hearing him closing the darkness behind us. Ray moves around with dizzy steps, running his fingers through his hair, trying his best to hide his sleepy face. Over the desk, I see piles of papers scattered above notebooks and empty folders. His coat's hanging on the corner, and his bag is waiting for him under the chair. Noticing I'm still standing by the door, Ray motions to a seat in front of the desk. I sit down, holding my bag as I always do. I can't lie. I'm tempted to look at the papers in front of me. However, I don't dare to pry. Not after what happened last time. I learned my lesson. But even without reading what's in it, I can feel that he was studying something quite important. Still silenced, Ray spins on his heel, quickly reaching the coffee machine on my left. The slow buzz with the night creatures outside the window is the only sound we hear. Our voices seem to have disappeared, or at least lost their courage to come out. It's strange. Usually he would say something to make his presence show, but this time he didn't even say good evening. It's strange, but it doesn't feel wrong. Ray comes back with 2 full cups and a smile. I take one in hand, seeing the black coffee reflecting my face. It's warm, bitter, and kind. I love when they do this. It's a fan service, honestly. He sits by my side, leaning on the chair and taking a long breath. Looking at him now, I wonder when was the last time he took a break today. Silence stays in the room with us, but I don't find it uncomfortable. The complete side note, I don't know why, but I love this soundtrack, in particular in this game. I really hope you guys can hear it. This is my favorite soundtrack. He takes a sip and closes his eyes, not bothered by my presence as I am not by his. When his face is relaxed like this, I can see the wrinkles around his eyes. Such sad eyes. Something I haven't noticed until now. My eyes curiously slide down to his neck, surprised to see something sticking out of his shirt. Suddenly, I tilt my head, trying to take a better look at his chest. A tattoo. Is that a butterfly? Perplexed at this discovery, I avert my eyes back to his face. Right on time for a shiver to run down my spine as I see his eyes watching me from above. He smiles largely, but he doesn't mention anything to make me more embarrassed. Instead of it, he takes another sip of his drink. It was a long day, wasn't it? It's weird not hearing his usual teasing and still feeling my stomach turning cold. It's weird to be here and not have a reason to. Yes, I did the usual work, but somehow today just felt heavy. I know. He places his cup on the desk, nodding slowly as if we're feeling the same feeling. There's a comforting sensation in the way we share this moment. Ray leans back, crossing his arms and thinking deeply for a moment. I keep thinking about what you said. Huh? About what? Moving the wheels of fate. Ray doesn't look at me when he speaks, but that doesn't stop me from seeing his puzzled expression, nor avoid me when hearing his worn-out voice. He's showing me a face I've never seen before. A crack in his wall of solitude allowed me to look inside. He takes a long pause between his words, debating something with himself before talking again. Do you think... Is it possible to change something that's already been changed? Do you really think we can change fate? I didn't expect to hear it. To be honest, I didn't mean anything too deep when I said that, but it seems to have sounded different for him. Enough to make him troubled like this. I turned back to my cup on my lap, thinking carefully about how to answer it. I don't believe there is actual fate. At least not one predetermined since our birth. Oh. I believe we're moving towards a goal, but if something happens along the way, it may change everything and we end up turning to a new goal. For me, fate is where we land for last. I love that, and I'm kind of the same. Fate is where we land last. I see. So yeah, I think we can change it all the time. To be honest, I think I just did. Huh? Now? Yeah, I mean, I changed my route to come here, even if I had nothing to say. Just because I wanted to see you. Maybe it changed something in our fate, too. I don't know how I managed to say that without stumbling over the words. Ray doesn't say anything for a few moments, probably too surprised to understand it right away. I can't blame him. I'm having a hard time understanding what I did myself. I'm holding my cup so hard I'm afraid it's going to break. My feelings came out so clearly that I'm scared. I don't know how he's going to react. I don't know what he's going to say, but I hope he understands what I mean. Suddenly I hear that soft, tender laugh I know so well. I look to my left and he's smiling that lazy smile, coloring the top of his cheeks. I'm sure you changed something. My heart trips over its beating. My hands let go of the cup, almost dropping it to the floor. Was his smile always this beautiful? He tilts his head over his shoulder and looks into my eyes. There's no trace of teasing,
Only a loving man sharing his heart with me. Mr. Hanson was right. I think I already have those feelings for Ray. Now, I wonder if our fate will change again in the future. Well? I feel like this is an important thing. Is he saying he pushes us away a lot? So is he saying like maybe our fates will change again, as in like we'll be forced apart, or like this is like just a fleeting thing? I'm gonna go with I hope it doesn't. I hope it doesn't change. I hope we stay on this path. That's my thing, is I hope we stay on this path, this romance path. I hope it doesn't. Why? I like how things are right now. I'm happy, so... Ugh. I just wish I could freeze it like this. Oh, wouldn't that be marvelous? Hearing me say that seems to have triggered some internal wish of his own. Bray laughed, shaking his head in disbelief. I guess that is too much to ask. Just then it occurred to me that I've only been here talking about my feelings. What's wrong? Nothing. No! Mint raid! It's a minty raid! Oh no, not on Frisky Flirty Friday! Oh, we're in so much trouble! Oh! Mint! How was your stream, sweetie? Oh my god, I was actually lurking in your stream as I was getting ready for mine. How's Dragon Age Origins? How's it going? Welcome, Raiders! Welcome! I'll do my little intro. Hi, my name is Reaper Babe. You can call me Reaper, you can call me Reaper Babe, just don't call me just Babe. People tend to just call me Reaper, though. And I'm a variety streamer. I stream a lot of the games that Mint Princess does. I found her through Mass Effect, and all of her content is hilarious, so I love her. Just don't tell her I said that, because I'll get really embarrassed. And this is Frisky Flirty Friday, where I play an otome game, an indie otome game. And I just need y'all to know, things escalate very quickly in these otome games. And this one in particular. So there's your heads up. I live in the gutter. You all have a free pass to the gutter with me, because that's where I live. And just be ready for it. Let me take a minute just to say hi to people. Chimera, that's right, Chimera, you know Mint as well. Who's that? Shunanium? Hello, Chewy. That's a lot. I know, Andrea, that's a lot of people. My guys, please, if you like Dragon Age, if you like Mass Effect, please go follow Mint Princess. She also does SWOTOR. She has really good fucking content, honest to God. Welcome back. This is an indie otome game called Teachers with Love and Passion. My full-time job is a teacher, so this has been a great experience because it is right on so many levels. And this is Ray, our current romance. So, I do try to practice my voice acting with these, but because it tends to be a lot of dudes, I can only alter my voice so much, so... And tonight's not been a good night, I'm not gonna lie. So, yeah, sit back, relax, have some fun, comment on anything. Just remember, automod is really, really strict, but again, that's not you guys, that's us for me and my community's safety, and for your guys' safety now, because you're a part of the Reaper community. Stream Elements coming in clutch with that message. All the other social media that I'm on can be found there, thanks to Stream Elements. And back to our regular scheduled programming of Frisky Flirty Friday. Oh man, I haven't had to do that in a while. God. I'm gonna be self-conscious for days now. Oh. Everything on, everything good, everything live. Okay, YouTube, I don't know if you'll be here for that or if I'll cut it. We'll see. I don't know if I can go back. I don't think I can. Okay. Nothing. That's not what your face is telling me. Did I say something strange? Oh, we're talking about fate, by the way. Fate, and if you... Can you change your fate? So that's actually a really interesting question. Do you guys think you can change your fate? Or do you think that by changing your fate, that was your fate all along? Do you think fate is steadfast, or can you change it, basically? I'm curious what you guys would say. No, you didn't do anything wrong. Then I think I'm talking too much tonight. Ray's eyes widen upon hearing my confession. Not the reaction I was hoping for, but it is enough to tell me I'm right. I'm sorry, I don't know what's getting into me today. Don't be sorry. Huh? I don't want you to think you regret the time we spent together now. I never said I hated it, so... Would you mind talking even more? For a moment, my mind went blank. For a moment, all I want is to stay under his gentle eyes and nothing more. My cheeks are red and my heart is beating like a drum, telling me to look away from these eyes that cause me fuss. But instead, I keep looking, flirting with this feeling. It's like when they drop the title of a movie in the movie. But all we got is the flirty part, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm taking it. That's a win for us. What's up, Dylan? How you doing, sweetie? Fate's only by your choices. It's impossible to know, so it's better to live your life as if it's not real, in my opinion. I think fate's what we make it. Yeah, I'm kind of with the main character of fate is where we end up. All the choices we made, that was our fate. But like, how do I say? It was our fate to make those choices, but where we end up was never fated, if that makes sense. I nod. He smiles. Embarrassed, I turn my gaze away, not to run from him, but to stabilize my heartbeat. At the top of the wall, I see something that takes a stupid smile out of my face. Oh, it's already 9 p.m.? God, I should have gone home 2 hours ago. As I panic in my seat, Ray turns his head back, looking at the clock tiredly. Do you really have to go? His voice tells me to stay a little longer, but my responsibilities tell me to make the right decision. Yeah, I still have work to do at home. Oh, I see. I say that, but neither of us makes a move. It feels wrong to just step away from this comfortable place we made for ourselves. Ray smiled at me, noticing the strange hesitation holding us back. Thank you for coming, Reaper. I didn't notice how much I needed someone by my side until you showed up. His voice has this laughing tone that makes me feel right at home. But his words share so much affection that it makes my heart skip a beat, not knowing how to process it. Sure, I think I'll also needed it. I think I also needed it. A strange noise in the hallway makes us both turn our heads to the door. There are no knocks, no steps, only a ghostly sensation of being watched.
$20 says it's Eric. Knowing what I know from the other route, it's Eric. Damn it! Eric's this really creepy character, by the way. No. No, even if you're really into crazy, you know, no. Don't do it, chat. Don't do it. Working and vibing. Hi, Reaper and all. Hope everyone's being awesome. Only as awesome as you're being. No, I'm good. I'm in the gutter again. What's better than that? Ben 10 Dinosaur would take a break. I would take a break, but I just took a break a little while ago. I'll refund those points to you at the end of the stream. Don't worry.
Whatever it was enough to force us to move away from each other. I better go now. Yeah. Let me just walk you to the door. Standing up clumsily, I hit my feet on something on the floor. Worried to have messed up a hidden pile of documents, I look down, finding his bag dropped to the side. It's obvious that I've kicked it, but what makes me surprised is what I see inside. Tons of medicine boxes are piled up to the point some are even coming out of it. Well then. Ray's voice calls me back, making me turn quickly. I think I've seen something I shouldn't. Now it's hard to keep a poker face in front of him. I hope to see you tomorrow again. Trying my best to pretend nothing happened, I show him a nervous smile, walking towards the door. Yeah, of course. And I hope we can talk again. It's hard for me not to look his way when he talks with such a sweet voice. But when I look at his face now, all I think is, what the hell was that? I know he's the doctor and he probably knows what he's doing, but why did it look like he was hiding it? Have a good night, Reaper. You too. Ray didn't notice it, so I shouldn't be worried. At least not now. Waving him goodbye, I walk out of the room. This isn't what I planned to feel after having a good time with him, but it happened anyway. Just another turn of the wheel.
Okay, guys. That was going to be my last segment, so I will leave it up to you guys. I can either call it here for the game, and we can do a little bit of chatting, or I can do one more portion of the game for you guys to check it out. Which would you guys prefer as my raiders? Yes, I just realized an ad break was going. Really? Really? I'll ask again in a minute.
This VOD's gonna need a lot of editing. Holy shit.
Okay. Ooh, let's do a poll. That sounds better. So, as I was saying, I was going to end my stream after I did that segment, but then you guys came in. So, where is this? Come here. Poll. What next? So let's do this. I'll give you guys like 2 minutes, right? So next we can either play more of this game or we can stop and we can chat and we can do like an ask me anything since there's so many new people in our community. I'm down for either. But I totally understand if you guys are tired and you're like, yo, we just came from Mint's stream and we're also tired from watching and things like that, so. The walking sound, I love it, but. Either way works, that's fair enough. It's very rare that I do polls, so please pick whatever you guys would like. Who is... Seems like Play More Game is winning right now. The never-ending walk. Guys, how far do you think this hallway is? Look at this hallway. How many steps do you think it will take? We've probably gone like this. We've done like a little what's it called? It's not Tetris. Pac-Man. We've done a little Pac-Man route where there's like a ghost right here, so we can't go direct, so we had to go beep beep. All right, the votes have it. We'll do one more segment of the game, as I keep saying. Play more game, let's fucking go. 25? 25 steps? It's Risky Flirty Friday. I'm gonna say 69. All right. Stretch, stretch, stretch. One more segment, and then I'm definitely calling it a night. Oh my god. Apologies. Nice. Another day comes, and along with it comes another series of troubles to face. And yet, I can't take that out of my mind. Oh, I should also say, the original game is in Portuguese, so some of the English is just a little bit off, but we'd be nice, we'd be kind, because it's a second language, right? I've spent most of my morning thinking about all those boxes. It was dark last night, and I had to act quickly not to be found, so of course, I didn't read the names on it. However, something in the back of my mind is telling me that those medicines weren't supposed to be there. Thanks to that, now I can't stop thinking about what Edgar said. And then what Mr. Hansen said. And now my thoughts are tangling in mass confusion. I thought about going to Ray and asking him about it directly, but that didn't sound smart. I don't think he would be happy to know I was peeping on his personal stuff. But I still had to talk to someone about it. That's why I decided to go to Thomas's office on my break and try to ease my troubles. Keeping all questions in my mind, I walk into the administration office. Smiling girls are talking to parents on the left, while other ones are on the phone, running fingers on keyboards. The usual silence and boring faces are nowhere near here now. Seeing the place so busy makes me wonder if there's any event happening anytime soon. Good morning, Miss Babe. From behind the counter, closer than I noticed, Eric calls my name in his usual cheerful tone. I turn around to find his eyes lighting up, seeing my surprised face. He leans playfully on the counter, making me wonder if not everyone is that busy. Morning. What's going on here? Nothing much. Just an unusual visit. Huh? Who? The superintendent.
I feel my blood pressure dropping just hearing that word. I don't need to be working here for too long to know that his visit is bad news, especially to Thomas. I can only imagine how stressed he must be right now when I decide to show up and bring my tiny problem to him. Thinking about it, I hold my bag under my arms, regretting coming here. Eric's looking at me with wide eyes as if realizing he had made a mistake of saying too much. Oh, but he's not here right now. I think he's coming later in the afternoon. Right now, we are only rushing to clean up the place before he arrives. I see. It's strange that Thomas didn't say anything to us. Ah, that's because it's not a formal meeting. I think Mr. Kleinman said something about the superintendent wanting to check a few documents and talking to him. So it's not a school inspection. That's a relief. The pressure on my shoulders vanishes considerably upon hearing that. I'm happy for Thomas, and especially for me, not being a nuisance to anyone. Nodding, I take a look at the room. It sure seems like everyone's doing their best to be helpful and show how good they are at their jobs. Even though this visit doesn't interfere with the school's performance, everyone is still working hard for Thomas. A smile grows on my face knowing how much everyone cares about him and tries to reciprocate his affection in some way. Thomas really made a family out of everyone here. You look good today, Miss Babe. The words hit my ears like a gunshot, shattering my thoughts and making me turn in his direction quickly. His face holds a gentle smile, his eyes watch me carefully, and he shows me an expression I was expecting to see. Somehow he doesn't seem to mind saying something so embarrassing. Looking at him makes me doubt my ears. What? Sorry, was that too straightforward? I couldn't help it. He didn't say anything bad, but he made it sound wrong. So much that being under his happy eyes felt invasive. You're always so beautiful, but today you look stunning. Oh, thank you. It's just a compliment, right? Then why is it bothering me so much? 'Cause he's weird! Gut instinct. We listen to the gut, chat. We listen to the gut. Bad vibes. Bad vibes. I didn't even want to answer that. In fact, I just wish he would stop looking at me like that. The smile in his eyes is enjoying watching me struggle. It reminded me of how Mr. Fox enjoys teasing me, but there was something wrong with it. Because I never felt small and cornered when Fox did that. Anyway, you came here for a reason, right? Yeah, I was looking for Thomas. Is he in his office? Yes. And is he busy? I don't think so. Do you wish to talk to him? Yes, but only if I'm not disturbing. Sure. Give me a second. Giving the counter a short tap, Eric spins on his heels straight to the door in the back. I watch him leave, still feeling that weird tingling on my nape. I know he was trying to be nice, but I couldn't stop thinking about how it sounded like a provocation. I'm sticking with what I said. He's waiting for you in his office. Eric shouts from the door as I say in a very hushed whisper. Sending shivers down my spine, calling my attention back to him. Okay, thank you. Trying not to give him time to scan the mix of suspicious and embarrassment on my face, I lower my head, walking past the counter straight into the office. I see another take a break. Again, if I take a break, I'm going to end the stream, so I'm not going to do that. Don't worry, though. I will refund points at the end of the stream. Hearing the door close behind me makes me sigh with an unusual relief.
My body feels lighter, not just because I'm with Thomas, but for finally getting rid of Eric's haunting gaze. Leaving it aside, I look up, finding our beloved principal sitting at his desk with eyes glued on his computer screen. Serious eyes reflect the tiny words, parted lips move silently and delicately as he reads every sentence. Elegance and power overflow from his every move. He looks nothing like the gentle principal running around the halls, annoying the teachers and getting tired of his students' shenanigans. Sometimes I forget he's a serious header behind this school. The thought alone doesn't let me hold back a giggle. The quiet sound is enough to snap him out of his concentration and make my presence seen. All of his critical features dissolve into a soft smile when he finally finds me standing in the doorway. Miss Babe, please come in. Standing up as quickly as possible, he moves around clumsily, reaching a chair to pull for me. No matter what happens, no matter how I'm feeling, whenever I see Thomas, all my troubles melt away. It's been a while since you visited my office, dear. I guess that means I'm handling it all too well, right? Indeed. You have no idea how proud I am to see how far you've come. But it doesn't mean you're allowed to stop visiting me. I know. You are welcome to come here, even if you don't have a reason. I would very much enjoy your company with tea and fresh cookies. He changes from an elegant leader into the sweetest grandfather in a matter of seconds. I don't know how he does that, but I love it. How have you been? I heard you've been you are busy being so popular with your students nowadays. That's true. We're so close lately that I'm starting to treat them all like my own kids.
I regularly refer to my students as my kids. Don't mess with my kids. I will fight you. Hold this real quick. Haha. Not tonight. That's push-ups. That's just normal push-ups. So those are off stream. I'm pushing all push-ups on stream till later as well, so don't try it. Not tonight. I'm executive decision.
It feels good, but it's also very tiring.
What's up, Drahoon, by the way? I didn't even say hi to you. Hi, Drahoon. How you doing, sweetie? It's true. It's almost midnight. I'm not working out at midnight. God damn. Oh, where's his voice again?
I bet it is, but I'm sure you can go through it too. To be honest, I knew you'd make it from the day I met you. I saw your good heart that day, Miss Babe. Something we all needed around here. He said something similar to me the day we met. At the time, I didn't believe in myself, but Thomas's words were enough to encourage me to give it a try. Hearing his words again now hit me with a stronger emotion. Something I'm proud to feel. And talking about everyone, it seems the students aren't the only ones seeking your attention. What do you mean? The teacher's lounge? You are everyone's favorite. His last words are followed by a mischievous smirk I didn't expect to see on such a gentle face. My heart flutters, making it hard to think of what to say. I know he's just teasing me, but it is still surprising to see him doing it. Thomas laughs at my red face, not needing an answer to know his assumption is right. I can't blame them. You are also my favorite. The mischievousness on his face fades into the tender expression I know so well. Shaking my head with a slight blush on my cheek, I try to push away the mess his niceties are doing to me. Now, what can I do for you today? Suddenly, last night's memories hit me like a bucket of cold water. Just a few minutes talking to Thomas was enough to take all my worries away. I had almost forgotten why I'm here. My body flinches. My eyes avoid his face. How am I supposed to talk about it now? Is something bothering you? You could say there is, but I'm not sure if I should be talking about it. course you should. My dear, if it's troubling you, then it is my job to find a solution and make you comfortable. I will do anything in my power to help you. I know, Thomas. I'm more concerned with what Thomas will think of it. I don't want this small suspicious to turn into an avalanche and hurt everyone just because I don't dare to talk to Ray directly. Did Mr. Hansen feel this way when he talked about that? Miss Babe? I'm still unsure about doing it, but I'm here already and Thomas is my only safe option right now. Taking a long breath, I let the words repeating in my head all night slide down my lips for the first time. Does Mr. Fox have any health issues? Huh? For a moment, Thomas says nothing. He only stares at me with wide eyes. I don't think he expected to hear something like that at all. I mean, I know it's none of my business, but I can't stop thinking about it. And I can't stop worrying about him. Thomas looks at me quietly, not hiding his suspicion and concern. I don't blame him. Only after hearing myself say it out loud, I noticed how snoopy I sounded. Did something happen to make you worried about it? My blood turned cold. I didn't think about this part. Of course Thomas would ask me that. I'm talking about his friend. Save. I don't trust myself. I don't trust myself, so I mess this up. I'm gonna say nothing. You just take from what I said what you will. And tell me if you said he doesn't have health issues. So no, say nothing. Save, yes indeed. Here, I'll save it. I'll save it again. Oh no, I want the menu, please. Something I can't tell him. I don't want to do. There we go. Save. Ha. Save it again. We can do that one. I don't want to do the same Mr. Hansen did. I'm sorry. You're so busy and I'm here disturbing you with nonsense. I should leave. Miss Babe, it's okay. You don't need to tell me what happened, but allow me to answer your question before you leave. Ray doesn't have any health issues as far as I know. Of course, there are some precautions from age, but don't we all? He finishes his line with a bitter laugh, and I can't help but smile. Even if I'm not telling the whole story, even if I'm not telling the truth, Thomas is still trying to help me. It's like Ray said, Thomas doesn't care about anything as long as he can bring harmony into our lives. He trusts me. That's all I need to relax. His only downside is his coffee addiction. But I don't think I'm in a position to talk about it. His gaze drops to the empty coffee-stained mug on his table. I can't blame them when both are always working so hard every day. I see. And he works a lot. Too much for his own good. When Thomas mentions it, I can't help but think about the rumors. Do you know why he spends his nights here? He looks away without changing the painful expression in his eyes. I realize I've asked something I shouldn't have when I see the silence snuggling with us. Snuggling with us. No, that's nice, actually. I've never heard it put that way, but it's true. Snuggle. Starting to feel the pressure making me sweat, I open my mouth to say something. Anything. However, it's Thomas's voice that comes out to chase the silence. Age comes, and with it comes memories too hard to forget. You know? Yes. I think every person has their own way to deal with sorrow. Some do therapy, some go drinking, and some overwork. He doesn't go on with his thoughts, and I don't think he needs to do it for me to understand. Just like Mr. Hansen, Thomas has also known Ray for a long time. They know the weight each one carries more than anyone else in the school. A bitter smile crosses my lips. Thinking about it makes me feel stupid. I barely know Fox, and I'm already prying into his life and drawing bad conclusions about him. I'm glad you're worried about him too. The soft, gentle voice draws my gaze out of my head. Thomas looks at me with eyes filled with gratitude and relief. I can't explain why, but it was enough to make my heart sink into my chest. To be honest, I'm glad you two are growing closer. My eyes widen as I hold tighter to my bag. I've noticed it. Oh, sorry, it's not him speaking. Ha! That's just general. I'm getting sleepy, chat. I've noticed it, but it's strange when someone points it out to me. He usually avoids the teachers, but it's different with you. Everyone's saying that lately. Because it's obvious now. I mean, he treats me nicely and we talk a lot, but I think he's only doing it because I'm always running around him. Mr. Fox is polite. That's not what being polite looks like, Miss Babe. Trust me, if he didn't like to have you around, he would let you know. But instead of it, he's running with you. Thomas, I love you! As embarrassed as I am to hear Thomas say this, I can't deny that I felt it before. Last night when we were together, I noticed nothing was keeping us apart. No embarrassment, no teasing, nothing. I don't think she's oblivious. I just think she doesn't want to admit it, because if she admits it and she's wrong, or he backs off, then she's the one that looks stupid, right? She's got anxiety. I think she's trying not to make it a thing. That's why every time her emotions pop up, she's like, well, I can't do anything about that because the emotions are here. But also, I feel you on the oblivious part. It was just him and me, not afraid to share thoughts and feelings. He told me once that he had to keep an eye on you so Lars wouldn't infect you with his grumpy attitude. Really? Yes, I thought he was just joking, but it seems that he genuinely wants to be with you. What have you done to that grumpy old man, Miss Babe? Nothing! To be honest, I think it's the other way around. Oh? Thomas doesn't say anything, but his eyes tell me a lot. He's happy with whatever's happening with us, and I am too. Well, I don't know who started it, but I'm glad it happened. Since you've been around, I've seen him leaving his office often and talking a bit more. He still wears his sarcasm in every situation, but at least he's not avoiding everyone. I think you're about to open an old box, Miss Babe. His words remind me of what Mr. Hansen said the other day, but differently. Thomas doesn't sound concerned or annoyed. It's more like he's rooting for me to go on with it. Noticing my silence and assuming I'm thinking too deeply about it, Thomas giggles, calling my attention gently. I hope to be around to see it happen. All that negative feeling hurting my heart is gone. Thomas exchanged the doubts haunting my mind for the certainty that there's no reason to be afraid to get near Fox. I'm going to leave this room with my heart at peace thanks to him. Thank you for your time, Thomas. It's a pleasure, Miss Babe. Knowing there's nothing more to talk about, I stand up with him. Thomas walks past me, reaching for the door as I follow closely with an insistent smile on my lips. And please do come again. Don't forget what I said about the cookies.
buddy? What you doing behind the door? Conveniently, that when we open it, you would kind of like fall in. What you doing there, Budster? Huh?
Oh, sorry. I was about to knock.
Talk about the way to ruin the mood.
Oh, it happens all the time.
Thomas doesn't show any concern about it, but I can't help but be bothered. The time was too perfect. Almost like he was already standing there, listening to our conversation. Not wanting to jump to more conclusions for the day, I hold my bag walking past them. I better get going. I don't want to disturb you anymore, Thomas. Don't worry, my dear. I always have time for you. Thank you. Have a good day. You too.
See ya, Miss Babe.
While Thomas is smiling at the door, Eric's eyes seem to follow me with a cold smile behind it. It's not just weird, it's creeping me out. I don't know what got into him today, but I'm not staying here to ask. Walking fast, I go back to the teacher's lounge to wait for my shift to start. It is midnight. Oh no, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this walking forever thing again. Hey chat, do you want to say bye to YouTube for me? And particularly in a way that's going to be quickly so that we don't have to listen to the walk animation for forever. Actually, I could just cut it off. But yeah, chat, if you want to say bye to YouTube, this becomes a YouTube VOD. And yeah, if you'd like to say bye to them, that would be fantastic. Bye, YouTube. Get out of here. Hello. Really? An ad break right the frick now? Wow. Wow. Man. Okay, YouTube. Wait, is that Dr. Freud? Freud Jr.? Hi, Reaper. Enjoyed the few minutes I saw this stream. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Hey, yo. Dr. Freud Jr. Nice.
That's hot. That's sexy. Fucking do it.
That's what I wanted you guys to hear. Dr. Freud Jr. with the follow. Thank you. Guys, thank you so much. YouTube, that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed this. Again, I totally forgot midway that I learned a lot about Eric and Hansen's route. Apologies for that. And this will be heavily edited, so have fun, future editor Reaper, with that crap. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz down below if you like this content. And if you don't like this content, I'm gonna still make it, so just throwing that out there. And with that, I hope you have a great day, night, wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.